Hey everybody and welcome back. It is Friday and that means it is another card in the full deck challenge. This is a challenge run by Shana at Shana where we take a playing card each week and alter it in response to a prompt. Now this is my last week's card and we had the prompt of zigzag. So we had the zigzag down the side and the zigzag of the Z. So I'm not sure what my carryover will be yet from this week's card, but my constant item is a button, so I will find a button for my card this week. But this week's prompt is feathers. And if you've been watching any of my other videos, you will know that I'm on a little bit of a mission to use up things I have at the moment. And I've pulled out a whole stack of prints. I was playing with feathers on the gel plate and seeing what I could get in the way of images. And as you can see, some of them came out really well and some were not quite as effective. We've got a whole range of different colours here. And I'm fairly sure I did a video on how I did this, so if so I'll link it below. But anyway, I've got all these gel prints, so I think I'd like to go through these and find some feathers off these to use for my card today. So those ones you've just seen, they were all done with real feathers on the gel plate, and this one was done, this is a stencil that I have, so again it was done on the gel plate, and I think this is done with Pearl-Ex powders. So my vague idea is that I'm going to go through these. I'm going to choose some images of feathers. Now obviously some of these are going to be too big, but some of them might well fit. So I'm going to choose some images of feathers, see what I come up with, and then go from there. I'm also going to do something a little bit different today. My last few cards I have collaged the background of the card and then painted it. I'm going to do that the other way around today. I'm going to paint the card and then I'm going to collage over the top with some tissue paper. So just playing around with some different effects and seeing what happens. So do sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright, so I've got that far. Now, I feel like it needs something else, and I think what I should have done is put a bit of text stamping in the background before I stuck the feathers on. So I know this is completely the wrong way to do things, but I'm just going to try, and I don't even know whether it's going to take, because I put that this gilding wax stuff on. I'm going to try. I've got this tiny little text stamp. I'm not going to put it on a block. I'm just going to see if I can add in a little bit of detail without going over those feathers. There we are. I think that's just given it what it needs. As I say, ideally I should have done that beforehand, but you know, we think about these things afterwards. Alright, let's get cleared up. I'll come back and show you the finished result. So here's the card in response to the prompt of feathers this week. Hopefully if I tilt this in the light, we're just starting to lose our light this afternoon, but hopefully if I tilt that in the light, you can see the copper in the background, but also the metallic Pearlix powders that I'd used for the feathers on the gel plate there. So we've got our button. My carryover this week was the ribbon. I had the zigzag ribbon last week. We've got a little bit of black ribbon there today. So I hope that's been fun to watch for you. I will be back on Sunday. Until then, take care of yourselves. Happy crafting. Ka kite anō.